And the skid that the Yankees are in right now, I'd be a little nervous if I was a Yankee fan. I don't think I would be excited. I would say, what's this team going to look like going into October?
Oh, the Mets are the best team in New York. The Mets are this. The Mets are God's gift to baseball. Whoop-de-doo. They're having a good season. They have an owner that's absolutely interested in making money.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Anzo. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Yankees finally winning and having a 2-game winning streak. And it's actually something to be excited about because the Yankees have been on a decline. And we did it against one of the best baseball players in the game currently, and that's Max Scherzer. We beat him. The Yankees won, and that's pretty exciting. I was pretty hyped up to see the Yankees win, and I want to see what you guys think, and I wanted to change up this video a little bit and actually bring a Mets perspective and another Yankees fan perspective into the video and see what you guys think at the end of it. But in my opinion, this was a huge win for the Yankees. No one expected the Yankees to win, especially after losing a few games, especially to the Toronto Blue Jays. How are we going to beat this new Mets team that spent so much money, that has all the players, that has the 1-2 punch that a lot of teams are looking for in the Max Scherzer and the Jacob deGrom? And so we were coming into this series, like, at least me, I was kind of paranoid. I was like, holy crap, this could be something where we're going to get swept. I had zero expectations for the game. The Yankees found a way to pull through, and they did it early. They got Judge to hit a home run, and basically Benintendi was the MVP. He's starting to come out of his shell and starting to actually hit. So I definitely enjoyed seeing all of these different players come together, and at the end of the day, Benintendi was the difference maker. Judge finally hitting a home run after being on a real drought. And basically, yes, I kind of gloated yesterday on my Instagram page. If you aren't following, make sure to follow me at Anzo Media. But I was talking about that, yes, we are the Mets daddy, and definitely I can get carried away after one win, but it was a huge win, and hopefully we can take this momentum onto the next game, and I want to see what you guys think. But let's get into the Mets perspective. One of my good friends, Will, he's going to tell you a little bit about how he feels and his reaction to the Yankees winning the game.
Oh, Anzo. So you want a take from a Met fan, huh? On what it feels like to lose to the Yankees last night? You know, I just think it's funny how this is the first time they've lost Yankees all year. We've only played 3 times. So just so you know, so far the series is 2-3. We won 2 out of 3 in the series so far. So before you get too big of a head, just remember that your team was pretty down and out for the last 2 weeks, and my team has done nothing but excel. We beat our division rival 3 out of 4 over in Philly, and yes, we did lose 3 out of 4 in Atlanta. It's a little disappointing. The thing about the Mets this year is they haven't gone into a skid quite like the Yankees have right now. And the skid that the Yankees are in right now, I'd be a little nervous if I was a Yankee fan. I don't think I would be excited. I would say, what's this team going to look like going into October? Where is our productivity coming from in October with this ball club? Because starting pitching is not our strong suit. And guess what? Our GM traded away one of our best pitchers, which to me doesn't make much sense, and I don't think to the whole fan base of the Yankees makes much sense. Nobody can seem to understand that. So going into October, I think the Mets, with 2 of the best pitchers in baseball, are a lot more set up to excel in October. Whereas I think the Yankees, yeah, you guys can celebrate this nice August win. Good for you, you know. We'll probably win tonight, but that's fine with Walker on the mound. And it's, yeah, okay, Scherzer was on the bump, so we're supposed to win every game that Scherzer's on the bump. That's not true. You're not supposed to win, like, every game. Like, there's 162 games in the year. There's a reason for that. As you would do to me, as a Met fan that would beat the Yankees one day, you'd say, relax. It's one game. All right, thanks for having me on your show.
I couldn't help but smile and laugh a little bit at some of the points that Will was saying. Yes, of course, yeah, we have like a short series against the Mets, really. We played, 2 games beforehand. We lost that, and then now we have these 2 games right here, and yes, it's true. Will is saying that basically, if we look at it as an overall series, the Mets are still winning, but we have a chance to break even if we do win today's game. And yes, the Mets have been doing good, but for that amount of money, I would expect more, right? I would expect a huge lead, kind of like how the Yankees kind of have it right now, especially if you're paying that much and you got all those players and you got all this new management. I would expect a longer, better lead over the Atlanta Braves. And even if they won against the Phillies, I mean, the Phillies are okay. It's not that crazy to beat the Phillies. But at the end of the day, they're still up They're still on top of their division. They're a good team. Yes, and he brings up that, yeah, the Yankees are on a downtrend, and yes, we understand that. I feel like every Yankees fan is kind of seeing that and getting angry at the fact that the Yankees also gave away Monty, and it's kind of one of the dumbest trades, or I guess it could go as one of the worst trade deadline moves ever, especially if Batter comes out and does nothing after his injury. And Monty out there in St. Louis is killing it. And yes, it will be interesting to see what happens in October. Of course, October is where it really matters. And like how I always tell Will or to any of my friends, if they're from another team, it's just one game. You know, it's the regular season. We can't get too hype over it. It's true. Just relax. It's just one game. But we really needed this game, and the odds were stacked against us. So I will gloat as much as possible just because of that one fact that we weren't supposed to win this game, and we did. Now let's get into Israel's perspective. He's also a Yankees fan, a huge Yankees fan, and another good friend of mine. So let's take a listen to what he has to say.
Hey, Anthony, it's great to be here on the show again with you. It's been a while, but definitely I think a great topic we're talking about here is the Mets losing. A lot of people have gone on Ben Verlander, you name it. Oh, the Mets are the best team in New York. The Mets are this. The Mets are God's gift to baseball. Whoop-de-doo. They're having a good season. They have an owner that's absolutely interested in making money. With Stephen Cohen spending money and everything, they don't really have that much of a lead compared to the Yankees. The Yankees have an 8. Hopefully they can get the momentum back to having that 10-game lead like they had for majority of the season. But the Mets haven't had that. So when you look at the fact that, yeah, we were able to hit off of Max Scherzer yesterday, and you're sure we can make the memes of, hey, look at what 40 million's worth. But you look at the fact that we were able to hit off of Max Scherzer. We were able to shut out the Mets. Yesterday's game looked like a championship caliber team again. The Mets haven't been such of a strong team of late. They lost the series to the Atlanta Brave, who is currently second, right behind them, 3 games. You have the Philadelphia Phillies, who's actually starting to pick up a momentum. They almost lost that series with the Phillies. So the Mets, before coming to the Bronx, were not the strongest team as they were. Sure, they had a better record. Now, as of yesterday's loss, now they are 5-5. And if the Yankees win, then they're 5-6. So the Mets are in a weird, they're in a comfortable position because they have been performing at the top level. Obviously, they've been better than the Yankees. We have to admit that fact that these last few weeks they have been having a better record, but they have not been performing to the level that we expect them to be performing. And now the Yankees actually, that win from Toronto, now that win last night is showing that I don't want to say the Yankees are back, but they're looking like they're picking the momentum back. They're looking like they're about to take September strong, and it's going to be a very awesome thing to see. Hopefully tonight's game against the Mets, we actually just finish and sweep them, and that way we carry that over into the West Coast when we play against the Oakland. So let's see what goes on, and you know what? But I'm very happy with the Yankees' performance against the Mets. Obviously, against one of the top pitchers of MLB with Mad Max himself, Scherzer. If you want to give an MVP for award, Benintendi really was the MVP of that game. And Aaron Judge, baby, broke out, and look, he hit a home run off of Scherzer. And people are going to criticize, hey, it's Yankee Stadium, that's why it was so easy to hit him. What the distance that home run went, he would have hit that home run in Citi Field no matter what. So there's no excuse there. Now the question is, which team of New York is going to be strong going into September?
Great points that Israel brings up for sure. I have to agree with him that, yes, we did shut down a Mets offense that is supposed to be really good. And we did that with Domingo Germán. And that's crazy because Domingo Germán is just Domingo Germán. He's not, or should I dare to say, a Monty or someone of more caliber to be like, holy crap, this is going to be a good matchup against Max. Not at all. And so just seeing the Yankees out-duel Max and on top of that, just hit, that was amazing to see. And that, yes, the Mets should have higher standards, especially for the amount of money that they spent. And for the new management, everything that they have, they should be doing better. What really matters is not these little games in between. It's October. Hopefully the Yankees can take this momentum that we have, this little momentum of winning the last 2 games, and take it to sweep the Mets in this series and then keep on going forward. Because at the end of the day, these little games don't really matter unless we take it as momentum and actually improve with the team. I am seeing a lot of fight in this team. I am seeing like Rizzo talk back. I am seeing all these other players like Garrett Cole get up against that pitcher in Toronto. All these things where Judge is even getting frustrated at getting hit by the pitch by that guy. And so these guys are really, really like frustrated and do hear and understand that the fans are getting upset. And on top of that, they want to win. After you've gone such a crazy streak as the Yankees have done in the beginning, you think they really just want to just put it in cruise control and just be like, all right, well, we'll see what happens in the playoffs. They're angry. They want to make it happen. The combination of the anger and everything put together, and hopefully this causes something, because really the Yankees need it. And the Mets are just, just the Mets, as Derek Jeter would say. It's nothing crazy. So thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Hopefully you like this type of style video. I try to change it up a little bit and bring some of my close friends and see what you guys think about their perspectives. Feel free to comment down below. Let them know. I'm sure they're going to be watching this video and reading the comments. So let them know how you feel about the Mets, about the Yankees, about their points of view at the end of the day. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. As always, make sure to smash that like button like Giancarlo Stanton did against the Red Sox with that grand slam. And make sure to use code Anzo, A-N-Z-O, on SeatGeek to get $20 off your first purchase. That means $20 off any sporting event or really any concerts or things like that around your area. Who wouldn't want to save money? Make sure to use my code, and make sure to follow me at Anzo Media on Instagram and Twitter.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed, all the squad here to play.